The message came at exactly 6:12 p.m. Only 8 cold words. "Mom, you won't be joining us. My wife prefers it." And in that moment, 74-year-old Mary Thompson felt something inside her quietly break, because after a lifetime of sacrifice raising her 2 children alone in a small Northern California town, working double shifts after her husband's sudden death, stitching together a life through exhaustion and love, she never imagined her own son would shut her out like a stranger. She had spent years surviving loneliness as her children built their own busy lives, telling herself the silence was normal, but that message turned her kitchen, still smelling of freshly baked pumpkin pies, into a place of heartbreak. She cried alone that night, wondering how a mother becomes too much, and by morning she made a decision she never saw coming. Instead of begging for space in her children's lives, she would rebuild her own. She gathered the knitted scarves she'd made over the years, rented a tiny table at the farmer's market, and discovered that strangers valued what her own family overlooked. People praised her work, called her talented, said her hands held magic, and for the first time in years she felt seen. Soon the local community center invited her to join a seniors group where she found companionship, friendship, and purpose, eventually becoming the heart of a circle they lovingly called the Golden Hearts. She laughed again, taught knitting, listened to stories, and found healing in people who treated her not as a burden but as a blessing. Months later, when her son finally appeared at her door drenched in guilt and apologies, pleading that they missed her, Mary understood she loved him but no longer lived for his approval. She told him softly that she forgave him but had built a life where she mattered, a life that didn't collapse around an invitation. And as he cried in her arms, she held him with love but held herself with more, because she had learned a truth every forgotten parent deserves to know. Family is not just blood. Family is anyone who sees your worth, celebrates your existence, and never makes you feel like an inconvenience. Today Mary wakes up with purpose, surrounded by people who appreciate her, no longer waiting by the phone, proud to be a woman who turned rejection into rebirth, loneliness into strength, and heartbreak into a life she finally deserves.